Hello again, Twitch. I'm back with another part of the Soviet Infantry only challenge. Let's see what we can do. I'm sorry about that little pause there. I hope you can forgive me. I was just having a chat with my girlfriend, as we tend to most evenings. Alright, let's get back into this thing. Okay. Glory to the Soviet Union. Let's see what we can do here. So they are justifying on us. We have very limited time left. Hopefully we're going to be able to finish... Yeah, we're not going to be able to finish the line, but hopefully we'll be able to finish at least the German portion of the line. We should probably knock it down to level 4 forts. Maybe even level 3 forts. In order to maximize our chances of getting enough of this line finished before we go against them. Before they come against us, that is. That's what I need to do. It's probably a good idea. Previously I've fallen back from this tile, but I don't think... I think a longer line benefits us, given that we're having some supply issues. Okay, these guys are fully trained. This guy's getting there. Cool. Okay. Might be a little while before they before Romania goes against us. So this is where I expect a tough push to be. We should prioritize these forts in this region. This is often where the toughest push is. Right. Well, come at me, I guess, Germans. Let's do this thing. I think it is going to be tough. I wasn't convinced it was going to be tough, but now that I know that I haven't got my fort wall ready in time. Siam joined the Chinese United Front. That's pretty funny. Idiot Japan adding people to the Chinese United Front. Let's get these guys training. Well, here they come. We've done what we can. Sometimes that's the best you can do. In fact, it's always the best you can do, I guess, technically. Let's go down to level 2. Down here. At least we've got level 5s up here. So, our division. First. You are indeed first, ProRex. So, our division has 626 defense and 126 soft attack. 4.1 piercing, 23 hard attack. It's not great. It does, however, have 75 organization and 550 HP, which is pretty good. The supply issue down here is unpleasant. I think I will customize this front line a bit to try and help with that. Okay, we need less men just here. More men just there, but maybe less on this part of the front. Seems sensible. You can go up here. And now that we've freed that up, we could actually say, you know, all of you guys get yourselves on the German front. Although I do still want a fallback line on the Stalin line ready to go, just in case of implosion. Still all fine on supply now. Good. That is helpful. That bumps our piercing up to 10 and our hard attack up to 21. That's very nice to have. Okay, supply is under control here. In fact, we could put a couple of extra guys in here. Let's do so as fast as possible. Construction going well on the forts. Let's prioritize getting some extra forts in here over building the Romanian forts. Romanian forts are valuable, but yeah. Okay. Well, moment of truth. They've got the 4 goal. Any second now, they will make their declaration. Previous bottleneck, infrastructure in Moscow. We should actually bump the infrastructure just here. Hello again. Hey, couriers, welcome back. Churning out infantry like nobody's business. Why aren't they declaring? Are they intimidated by the number of divisions we put on their front or something? That'd be quite funny. So, hello, Germany? Are you feeling alright, my old mate? Old buddy, old pal? Where else is in this Moscow region? These ones. Come at me, Germany. If you're just going to let me keep getting these organizations, these doctrines and things, you're going to regret it. Maybe they only declare war on you if they feel confident. I never knew this, because I never do this kind of, spamming out divisions tactic, because it's, bad. But I never knew this. Is the AI being sensible? It's getting late, but before I go... Oh, Gandalf, you had to go there. Which branch of Grand Battle Plan Doctrine is the best? The left-hand side, because it contains the planning bonus. Kingdom of Romania joins the Axis. There they go. They have a lot of medium tank divisions, don't they? Absolute crap ton of them. Next round of training. I'm amazed. I'm surprised and amazed that they actually have a kind of reality check system where they seem to be thinking, no, there's too many Soviets there, I don't dare declare on them. It's really interesting. Maybe it's because they like us so much. Maybe it's because they can't cancel a non-aggression pact. That's what it is. They can't cancel a non-aggression pact because they need at least 50% of your amount of divisions. That's probably what it is. Okay. So we can effectively, indefinitely prevent them from breaking the pact, I think. That's pretty funny. Alright, well, let's make full use of this extra time we've managed to buy ourselves. Would this work in multiplayer? By just flat out preventing them from ever breaking the pact. That's got to be the most gamey strat I've ever heard of. You have a new gun. Oh, I do. Thank you for reminding me. You're absolutely right. I do indeed have a new gun. So supply here is getting better. Previous infrastructure bottleneck is now here. Okay. So I'm guessing we need like a whole road. For some reason it's sending it around in this weird direction. Yeah. Indisputably the left-hand side of the Grand Battle Plan is better because it contains the max planning plus 20%, which is stupid good. Also the extra organization from this one. This one is very nice. Okay. Getting there on these guys. The second line on the Stalin line is quite satisfying. I think we should weaken a bit though. We can afford to reinforce down here. And down here actually. In fact we can afford to put loads more on the Romanian front. In terms of supply. Loads more. We can put practically everyone we have on the Romanian front right now. put another couple on this line, see if it goes over supply. We can also put some more into this little area. Might be too many. You normally go down to superior firepower. I'm a big fan of Grand Battle Plan, just because planning bonus is so good. There's a case to be made for superior firepower. Mobile Warfare is the other serious contender. Because of the... what's it called? Yeah, just because your tanks are hugely important. Which is why it can be... A good case can be made that the way to go is just mobile warfare and endless tank divisions. So we can make them not be able to break the pact until 30 months after it's signed. And when do we sign it? 39. So we can hold them off till late 41, I think. Unless my math's way off. And for a moment I thought the AI was being clever. Hello, Dias. Dias? How you doing? Another couple of guys deployed. I would like to finish. Let's prioritize these forts a moment. I would like to get these forts at least level 5 all the way along the border. Seems valuable to me. I think there might be a hard cutoff with the AI that they won't attack a certain level of forts. I think it might, like if they feel like they're well defended. Or maybe it's a complicated calculation. I'm not sure, but I feel like there might be a hard cutoff. Superior firepower would definitely be a bad decision for us because it's mostly about buffing up your artillery. We don't have any artillery. I think it's the best for a minor nation because it's cheap to build an effective army. I don't agree. As a minor nation, you definitely want to go mobile warfare because your main problem is going to be manpower. And the way to solve a manpower issue is to have lots of tanks. So how is AI France communist again? It's not. It's just the colour they happen to be. This is Vichy France. You guys take to the training camps. The more pleasant of the Soviet camps available. So where is the bottleneck now? Here. Interesting. Let's not do too much up more up there then. I think the number of divisions we've got is really starting to slow the game down. We can still run consistent speed 4, can't we? Yeah, good. So that's fine. Man, we could put so many more men against Romania. I just don't think we need to. Although I guess they're kind of evenly spread across the whole front now. Maybe we should be putting more men against Romania. Hey honey, how you doing? I mean, at some point we should declare on them, right? Just to get this party started. Man, there's only 4 guys there? That doesn't sound right. Send all these guys in there. Okay. There we go, okay. Here they come. Good thing I noticed that then. But tanks are expensive for a minor nation and take many military factories to get a constant supply of them. Yeah, so you just build a couple. And then you're just very influential in a few places during the war. Rather than, you know, influential all over the place. Being very influential in a small place is much more valuable than spreading yourself thin as a minor, in my opinion. For example, when I played Canada, I held the Bordeaux region. I held this tile, and this tile. long enough that I could build up enough troops that I could then hold like this whole area against the Germans. And by holding that, you can be super influential because you keep an easy landing zone for the Allies for the whole war. That wasn't in multiplayer, obviously. Germany? We don't have a non-aggression pact, dude. Oh no, we do have a non-aggression pact. I just don't have the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact national spirit. Okay. You guys trained up? Not quite. You guys definitely ready for another round of training? That soundtrack is definitely the greatest HOI soundtrack. Hearts-Fire 3? I haven't listened to anything except Hearts-Fire 3 or 4, so I can't really say. But it is pretty great, Hearts-Fire 3 soundtrack. I can say that for gosh darn certain. Construction 5, that's going to help a lot. Let's do... Let's do ahead of time. That seems good. Ahead of time. Mechanical computing is of course what I mean. So the bottleneck is still Willow. Should be fixed by some of this. You should spread yourself thin with tanks because you wouldn't be able to make many of them as a miner. I find artillery way better. Well, that's fair enough. To each your own. In multiplayer, the strategy usually, especially people like South Africa, is to build like one division of heavy tanks. It's the way you can be most influential in the war. They're missing the Soviet national anthem, then it would be the best soundtrack. You might be right. You might be right. It is a pretty freaking epic anthem, isn't it? So we have on the front line right now. We still have 9.22 width ones. We should probably get rid of them. But the problem is they're the really experienced ones, so it'd be a shame to lose them. Maybe these guys should go into honoured retirement. Well, actually, they're an efficient way to use the supply down here, actually, aren't they? So let's do that. That's good, because they have the bonuses from their veterancy, so they're more efficient per supply. Good. That works. Best anthem ever, 10 out of 10. Keeping it fresh, IGN. Where's the bottleneck now? Back to up here. Alright. At some point we're just going to have to, like, declare war on them, because... I mean, come on, man. Let's wait. We've got level 5 forts on the whole border. Let's declare on them. This might actually be, like, an amusing play in multiplayer. Having so many divisions that they can't declare war on you. Which obviously gives you longer for the US to build up, and the US to get in the war, and all that kind of stuff. I guess tanks could be used that way. I was thinking that if you had a long front line to hold as a miner, you could use artillery and infantry. For example, with Romania. Yeah, I'm talking about a situation where you have a miner that's in a faction, and how to be best used in that faction. There's still a level 4 fort near East Prussia that you forgot to upgrade. Thank you for the heads up. So there is. Unacceptable oversight. Execute whoever it was that made that terrible oversight. What's this? This is EU3 soundtrack. It's very nice. Another wave into the training camps. Slightly overdoing it on number of lines right now. Probably because of the change up to what the type of infantry equipment that we're producing, throwing things off. We could also stop deploying infantry for a bit and upgrade all our equipment. Because we do have a lot of upgrades to do. Let's do that. After this round, no more. Upgrading doesn't use any extra supply, so it's a valuable thing to do for us, I think. I think we need to close the economy. We can't do that just yet. I don't think there's any of this that's useful to us. None of this helps you like hide, does it? No, none of that's going to be at all useful to us. Okay, we've just banked the political power then. When's that non-aggression pact end then? Shouldn't it tell you like X years until anyone can break the pact? Really should say it somewhere. Hey, your network works again. You can watch. Hey, glad to hear it. Why would you justify me, Germany? I still like you, but really, it's very mean of you to justify me like that. Currently befriending Turkey. Do I need to worry about Turkey joining? I can't remember. Let's put some men on the Turkish border just in case. I think they don't join, even when they do the befriend Turkey focus, but we'll see. What's your template? It is just infantry. It's a challenge run, so that's why we're using such a god-awful template. It's not some new strategy I've come up with. It's just a challenge run. These guys pretty much all trained. Turkey usually joins the Axis after the focus. I haven't seen that happen. Generally, they stay neutral until they actually go fascist, in my experience, which would take donkey's years. As long as we have some men on their border, I feel like we're pretty safe. You would love to see the statistic on your YouTube about how big of a percentage us new Norwegians are of your viewer base. Sure, I'll check now. We're just letting time go. I'll hear if anything changes, so... analytics. Let me show me demographics. Norway. You're not on the top page. Oh, here it is, Norway. Norway makes up 1.5% of my total views. And on average, watch my videos for slightly longer than normal people. The average Norwegian stays for 9.45 minutes on my videos. What about Iceland? I assume you mean Iceland. I don't think that's on the first page. Or the second. Or the third. There it is, Iceland. Iceland represents 103 total views on my YouTube channel. There you go. The little weird things you learn while I have nothing to do while streaming, while we're just waiting for them to declare on us. Ah, right. Time for some more infrastructure. Where's the bottleneck? Still up there. Okay. Well, let's go nuts then. Let's ramp it up. All right, we've got level 5 forts. Let's declare war on them, shall we? What about the Greatest Britain? Let me check. Great Britain, I think, is like second, third. They're sometimes second and sometimes third, as I recall. Great Britain is third after Germany. It's very close between them and Germany, though. Obviously, the United States is first. Watching videos longer than 30 minutes, screw you over. Fair enough, fair enough. Maybe just one more level of forts. No, it'll be alright. How's the upgrades going? Oh god, it's going to take a while. We need 1 million, we've done 100,000. What's our production per day? Or is this per week? No, it's per day. But we need 900,000. And we have an excess of 500 per day. It's going to take a while. Let's get some extra heart attack. Help us out against those tanks. What do you mean Greenland is first? Did I say Greenland? I mean the United States, obviously. Oh, Greenland isn't first. Okay, good, I didn't do this straight. Why not just join Norway? Okay, bring it on, Soviet Union. Let's do this thing. That's a promising start. Okay, let's even out these front lines. So this one, no, this. Let me. Where's the? Where's this front line end? What? It's merged all the way over there. Don't do that. We need one front line in this region, which will have all these guys assigned to it. All the guys that are in the low supply region need assigning to this pocket. Assigning to this plan, excuse me. There we go. Now, you delete that plan. All you guys should be assigned to this one. Good. Oh no, it's one tile too far out. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. That's right. Okay. And then that should be the same. Yes, good. Okay, so let's look at these battles. Yep. Yep. Even with pure infantry, we can get 2,000 defense, 500 attack. You can invite to faction, Republican Spain. Nah. Oh, we're losing this tile though, apparently. The treaty served its purpose. They might actually break through on this tile, we'll see. Naval invasion in the Baltic states, easily repelled, although I should probably put some guys here. Did miss that port. They're probably landing there as well. Let's overreact. Deal with that. Eastern Poland's going to become an issue. Oh god, yeah. The infrastructure's getting destroyed in Eastern Poland. We need to go construction and repair. Max priority. Repair that infrastructure. And otherwise, keep building. We've already got level 10 infrastructure in this whole region, so... God, they've already broken 10 levels of infrastructure here. Sorry, 6 levels. That's crazy. Yeah, we're going to have big supply issues if that keeps up. It's possible we'll even have to retreat to here, just because of the supply. But in the meanwhile, let's reduce the number of men we have here. And let's establish a second fallback line here. Substantial reductions of the number of men in place here is called for. Do you have troops on the Manchurian border? What Manchurian border? Ah, right, yeah, we should try pushing here. No? Alright, that's fine. We'll just fall back to here and hold. Should be fine there. Yeah, we sent volunteers to China. Oh, China declared war on Xinjiang? What? Cool. Well, they're pushing in the, the most sensible location, that's for sure. That's impressive. Manco goes to join Japan. To no one's surprise. Let's go up to 2 on each of these ports, just in case. 3 on Leningrad. We deployed everyone? Everyone but 1. But yeah, they're just... Their ability to decimate the infrastructure here with their failed attacks will eventually be quite painful. But it looks like they are just going to bleed against us as they normally do. We're going to take much higher casualties than normal. That's, to be expected. Ooh, this battle is pretty close. Time to start cycling some guys out, I think. The low supply is an issue. But we can comfortably withdraw from this tile with no real loss. Supply is a big issue. You guys get... Ooh, here's a problem. Oh, gosh. No, okay, slow everything's right down. We're having lots of problems. Okay. The supply is the issue. Our guys in these battles really suffering from that supply. Okay, let's fort up the fallback. This might be more tough than I expected. Let's get extra guys into these battles. And don't counterattack there. Yeah, max priority on these forts. Good. Get back in there. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose some of these tiles. Interesting. And they overran a bunch of our guys as they tried to retreat. Darn. Yeah, it's just the supply is butchering us. I'm keeping them pinned here just while I fall back in here. Send some of these guys in. In fact, let's try a counterattack here. That might help. Forgive us the gibberish letters. I forgive you, but do stop them, because I can't moderate what I can't read. Yep, we're going to lose this tile as well, I think. It's not good. Need to retreat all the ones with trash org. Actually, he was one of the higher ones. Oh well. Counterattack's not helping. As we expected, it's the tanks that are getting us. It's just because we have such low hard attack. Look, I don't want anything from you guys. What? We have a surplus of 1,000 artillery? How? England. Take this artillery off my hands. I don't have any artillery! Oh, it must be the artillery I captured, right? From Finland. Makes sense. We keep saying things like, onward Red Army, no need to moderate. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yep, there goes another tile. We need to extend this front line a bit. Okay, get down here. Some of you get in there. Oh, hello. Bad decision, Germans. Bad decision. God, now supply's going here too. Anywhere they attack, they're just going to kill the supply. We need to prioritize the repair in Ploski. Ploski doesn't appear to have any broken infrastructure, actually. It's Wallin that we need to prioritize. Wallin infrastructure repair, #1 priority right now. Maybe we need to re-establish the fallback line on the river. Then we're going to start having issues. No, no, don't counterattack. Don't counterattack. We're not ready for a counterattack yet. Stay there, stay there. Yeah, we just can't hold. We can't hold in red supply. It's just not a thing that can be done. So start the withdrawal. Even yellow supply is going to be an issue. Where's the supply zone end? There. So we're going to have to start being careful about how many men we allow to be on this front here. Let's start at half as many. Because we haven't struggled to hold where we actually have... Yeah, and their air support's going to be helping a lot. We haven't been struggling to hold where we have supply so far. Ooh, that's a pretty tough fight. Maybe the real question here is how long can we hold, and therefore how high a forts can we get on the Stalin line? Infrastructure. The infrastructure is freaking high, Marconi. Welcome to my chat, by the way. Excuse me? Yes, you are, though. Look, it's an adjacent tile. You're under attack. Thank you. Everybody get out of there. Yes, alright. Kill the foolish Germans that dared to naval invade. It's a possibility we can hold this river, but the fact that it's in the terrible supply zone doesn't make me optimistic. Have we max supply here yet? No, we haven't. Let's get these guys on the river. How's this zone looking now? Much better. Good. If you guys are leaving, leave faster. Okay, now we just hold here as long as we can while these guys entrench on the river. Naval invasion in the Baltic states again. Shouldn't be an issue. Oh, I should separately frontline Riga. Yeah, just some Croatians being thrown back into the ocean. No worries there. Last guy, get him in there. Loads of upgrades to do still. Yeah, if we can't hold here, we can't hold the river. Looks like we can't hold here. Alright, in which case we better get out of here as soon as we can. Much better on these front lines. Let's also min-max this a little in order to reduce the amount of supply we're using in this zone, and hence to allow more on the river. Although I think we should do this as well. Okay, good. Can still invite Republican Spain, but I mean, come on, bleh, AI. Not going to invite them. Stop that. Stop that. Another naval invasion. Being repelled. Do we need to cycle here yet? No. Anyone in here need cycling? Maybe some of these guys. You could do with a cycle. Oh, is he already retreating? Okay, you could get out of there. Good. It's tough. Any more foreign language and Darling will explode. Indeed, I will. Supply problems in the Ukraine. This area is in the Ukraine too. That's problematic. At least we're getting out of here. God, the supply. If only we could have logistics companies. Maybe mass assault would be the right move just for the supply reduction. I'm not sure. Not sure. Well, I will at least reduce the numbers in this pocket as quick as we can. Oof, yeah, 22 available supply right now. Sucks. You're not allowed airplanes? No. I'm not allowed airplanes. I'm literally allowed nothing but these. No airplanes, no boats, no support companies, no artillery, no tanks, no motorized, no mechanized, no cav. It's just infantry. Still holding pretty strong here. I think that should just be a separate tile, because I think we want more there than on the standard fallback. No, what are you doing? Don't attack up there. Fools. Okay. Autocorrect trying to force the Kalmar Union. I think it's valuable to hold here while we give these guys time to build up. We have inflicted, you know, they are still the AI. They are still gonna AI, as the saying goes. So So we shouldn't have too much of an issue. Because I think they will bleed out before they break us. What doctrine did you go instead of mass assault? Battle plan. Mostly for the entrenchment and planning bonus, and the defense bonus. I think maybe mass assault would have been the right play, if only just for the supply. My problem with mass assault is you can't build 22 width infantry or 44 width infantry, which is horrible. What's the template? It's this piece of garbage right here. Okay. 22 or 23 infantry. It's 22. God, I'm getting bad supply up here as well now. Lord. Yeah, this infrastructure is a real problem. And the thing is, even when you have infrastructure repair on max, and you prioritize repairing infrastructure above all, you still don't repair it faster than they break it. My only hope is that the German people break faster than my infrastructure. That's essentially our only chance now. Although it won't be their people that break, it'll be their equipment. Killing your enemy's equipment is substantially more important than killing their manpower. What's the goal here? Beat Germany without using anything except infantry equipment. It was suggested in YouTube comments of my Soviet-only tank divisions video. As a fun way to kind of expand on that. We are allowed to upgrade our infantry equipment. I was considering trying to do it with level 1 infantry equipment, but I think that would actually be perhaps impossible. What the hell? Yeah. It's kind of crazy, I know. God, the supply is such a problem. I don't think this is that hard. I don't think it's that hard. I think we're going to win just because they're going to run themselves out of equipment pretty soon. Would you do anything differently, Marconi? I found you from your new few 100,000 Soviet tanks in the field and pushing them. Yeah, that was really fun. I did enjoy that. They don't have very many troops just here, do they? I'm tempted to push back to this place, but we've got the forts here, so I'll stay here. Keep repairing that infrastructure fast as you gosh darn can. They're breaking us? Ooh, yeah, okay. Let's get some extra guys in here. Hungary demands the Wallonia. Where's the Wallonia? Is that this place? Where is the Wallonia? Ah, doesn't have any current effects. Oh, that's this. That looks kind of similar word anyway. Counterattack tanks. The problem with counterattacking tanks is when they have other infantry in the tile and you counterattack, you don't attack the tanks, you just attack the infantry. Do mass assault and have less units on the main line. Yeah, I didn't realise how terrible they would be, how terribly they'd be able to destroy the infrastructure. They need to change that, actually. In fact, I'm going to add that to my list of changes. It's ridiculous that a major attack on the front line here has meant that this tile, you know, 99% of which they've had no opportunity to damage, has such damaged infrastructure. Lower inf damage from failed attacks. Still seems good though. You should be able to win. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're definitely right. We should have had way less men on the front. I didn't realise that it was going to get so bad on the infrastructure damage. I guess in other games that I've played, I've won the defences so much quicker, and they've had much less opportunity to damage our infrastructure like this. I like having this guy maintaining the fight here, just because he's not currently using up any infrastructure in this zone. Infrastructure by lost battles is dumb as hell. Yeah, you're right. Let's just take Memel, just because we probably can. Or is that going to be a whole new supply zone? Yeah, but it's a pretty fine supply zone. 2 of you should stay there. Oh, damn. Okay. First breach of the northern line. See if we can crush them straight back. I suspect we can, yeah. Damn, assigning them stops them. I hate that mechanic. Stop. Yeah, okay, I'm going to add that to my list as well. Assigning units shouldn't stop movement. Okay. Still fine there. In fact, I could probably cycle a couple of extra guys into this fight right now. They're almost at 1 million casualties. Get back in there, boys. We could try some counterattacks up here. Would you stop already? Marconi, what's the most people you've ever managed to kill in one battle? Giving them a list of bad stuff. You mean the list I'm making? Yeah, it's I make videos on things Paradox should change about HOI4, reminiscent of the ones Arumba used to make about EU4. One battle or one more? One battle. I ask because I had a pretty epic moment in my campaign as Island in Kaiserreich the other day when I killed 1.24 million people in one battle. Although it's not a very fair comparison because I use the infinite reinforcement rate mod, so, you know, they could just reinforce in, keep losing forever. And also, yeah, what's the most units you've ever nuked? It's a shame we can't counterattack this tile. Don't think I've killed 1.4 mil, but I killed like 60 divisions from the USSR. Nice. In multiplayer, obviously, that's way more impressive, because, you know, killing the AI, there's only so much pride you can take in killing the AI. No, it looks like that's a breakthrough that they're gonna keep. Damn it. Should still be able to pull it back, though. Stop my front line spreading. We appear to be breaking them in the north pretty satisfactorily, though. Pretty satisfactorily. Gosh, my Christokan English very good. Hopefully my counterattack in the north will distract them from their push in the south and centre. This is still an okay front. No, don't counterattack, don't counterattack. Some of you can, though. What did you do? You encircled all the divisions and led them into a single province? No, I was playing as Island. I was holding here, here, and here. And they just attacked Edinburgh and never stopped. And just lost 1.4 million. 1.24 million, sorry. Oh, I don't actually want you to cross there. Stop it. Stop it! Thank you. I just let them bleed out. Holy crap. I know, it was insane. The battle lasted about a year. No word of a lie, I think the battle lasted a full year. Oh good, we retook this tile. Keep getting more guys in there. Yeah, the damn supply. It's not too bad anymore. Nowhere as bad as that pocket we had. They didn't stop attacking even once. No! It was amazing. That's the 100% reinforcement rate mod doing that, probably. Because they could just reinforce forever without it ever having a possibility of ending as long as they had more troops to send in. We should adjust this fallback line so that it's not in that supply zone, even if it means our line is going to be weaker if we do get pushed back to the river. Because I'm not thinking that's extremely likely right now, and it's weakening our front line to have it like this. What advice could you give to terrible players like me who can't defeat Belgium even with 76 divisions? Watch my tutorial about how to command units and how to manage your economy and what tech to research and things. There's a 4-part video series. It's about 5 hours long, which is quite long, I know, but it's designed to be comprehensive. Let's hold them here until we can get these guys up here. Damn, they've broken us another place. See if we can push the tanks straight back out. Good thing about tanks when you're defending, you have very low defense, or lower defense typically. I would watch my comprehensive tutorial, is my advice to any new player. Just invade the Netherlands and then invade Belgium. Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely the order of operations in that scenario. Hopefully launching... Yeah, we should launch more counterattacks actually, because then maybe we can break some of their infrastructure. Give them this horrible supply that we've been suffering with. See what I mean about this counterattack not hitting the tanks? It's going to hit their units one by one for some bizarre reason. Now it's finally hitting a tank. See if we can counterattack here. Incredibly low org, but if we can just weaken their attack here, I think it's probably worth it. We've got 37 divisions in this tile. We should probably use these guys for something, shouldn't we? Like, counterattack here. Cool. Just make your airplanes help you win those attacks. Oh yeah, you should definitely have try and have air superiority over Belgium. Especially against the air, that should be trivial. Getting air superiority against the air is pretty easy a lot of the time. And you should have close air support if you can afford it. And if you're Germany, you can afford it. In single player. In multiplayer, sometimes it's a good idea to have Hungary make it. Well, no, that's with fighters I don't really know about. Marconi's the one to ask about, like, Hungary multiplayer meta. I'm not as clued in as he on that. Okay, this front line is now all in the same supply zone, so I think we can discard our little finaglings. Is that right? I think that's right now. No, it's not right. All of you onto this front line. Good. Okay. I mean, I'm not that too good at multiplayer either, but you have a basic idea of the meta. Yeah, whereas I've played, like, literally one high-level vanilla multiplayer. And you win it. Do you use the serious mod in multiplayer as well? I do, yes. I detest reinforcement rate. It's not standard. I mean, of course it isn't. It's a mod I literally, like, exists because I said, hey, serious, make this mod. Would you attack, please? Thank you. Casualties are rising. How many of their tanks do you reckon we've broken so far? Infantry equipment. 7.7 thousand of their tanks are broken. Do they even have tanks left? Let's try and find one of their tank attacks. They do have some tanks left because they're still armoured. If you're playing as the US, the aluminium is easy to get. Just declare war on the Netherlands and seize this area. Ah, it's only 12. Sorry, I was thinking the English and French one. Where's the aluminium in America? Is there even any? Just go toward the Allies. Take this bit off. Take Guyana. Oh god, got free research, full research slot. What am I doing? All right. Yeah, night attack seems good. I quite like this. This is a surprising challenge, you know, compared to most AI games. Actually having to, you know, micro the front and counter-offensive and all that stuff. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm pleased with this offensive up here. How well this is going. It's very good. It's just the centre that's having some trouble. How are we on supply in the centre? Not great. Ah, it's because it's debumped the infrastructure repair by the looks of things. It's fine, we can bump that back up. Yeah, Discord games use vanilla. TeamSpeak use like Road to War. Use a very hardcore mod. Oh yeah? What does that mod change? Ooh, encirclement potential. Nice. I think we're going to be able to wipe out some of their tank divisions here. Excellent news. Oh god, that's a bit of a weak spot there. It's a bit of a glaring problem. Another potential encirclement if we can get back in down here. Maybe we should try that rather than... Although we're attacking to our own forts, but... Risky to lose these guys' entrenchment, we'll see. You just got your mail about your conscription for the army. The army will be fun. Are you serious? Of course, yeah, Norway has national service, don't they? Do you actually think it'll be fun, or is that entirely sarcastic? You should tell them you don't have to go, because you're going to already serve your country enough if war actually breaks out, because you'll be able to be a strategist, because you played lots of Hearts of Iron 4. The remove change all the focuses that are not balanced. Remove all ahistoric focuses, change the division. There's loads of stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Die, Soviet tanks, die. Although you guys are desperately needed over here. Let's, yeah, forget the weird front lines for a minute. Everybody on this new front line. Please, stop stopping my units when I give them a new order. There's no reason for that to happen. Removing all ahistoric focuses seems a bit extreme. Just playing the same war over and over again. I don't know. It's not my thing. Alright, let's get some of you guys. We've got a serious breakthrough here. Let's prepare to attempt to encircle it. Oh, it's going to be amazing. You're already in the Home Defense Youth and you're a Boy Scout. The army is just scouting with guns. Sounds good. Hope Russia doesn't declare war. The army, if you're at peace, would be pretty awesome. Yeah, it's try hard as hell. Played Australia, he did fine, but it wasn't fun. Very linear. Yeah, doesn't sound good. So the plan is, they move in here, and then we crush in from the sides and pocket them. For that to work, we're gonna have to hold Brest-Litovsk. Presumably all the Iceland has to do, they don't have to actually have an army, they just have to say, like, you know, if you attack us, we'll close the Blue Lagoon Spa. And then no one would dare ever attack them because their citizens would riot. The concept that the Blue Lagoon Spa might close. We don't need to cross here. You're not British enough. It's called Not My Cup of Tea or Not My Thing. Fair enough. You're not wrong, darling. Honey, even. Would you spread out on the front line faster, please? Actually, they appear to have stopped putting enough men on here. Let's just try a straight-up counter-offensive. Iceland is in NATO. Is it? Cool. I mean, that makes sense. You should try and do a no-research game. You do it with Germany. It was basically just a race against time. That does sound tough. I was thinking of doing an all-research multiplayer, where all players start out with all research already finished. So it's a toss-up of, you know, what's more expensive, what can you afford with your resources, that kind of thing. I feel like that could be quite fun. But yeah, no research does sound tough. Germany sounds like a good one to start with, since they're so ahead of time, so ahead of most other people, not ahead of time, so ahead of other people on research to begin with. Jet fighters. Yeah. Let's retake Brest-Litovsk. You will not dishonour the place where we made the treaty that we then went on to dishonour. Interesting research priorities I have in this game, considering that, you know, we have so much spare research because, you know... Right, this pocket doesn't look like it's been an issue, actually. You guys just go back to the Stalin line. How's our upgrade going? Not bad. Counterattack, prevent them. Good. And then here. Good. Fishing boat with a minigun. Sounds good. Yep, these counterattacks are seriously helpful. I wonder why. I mean, the counterattack shouldn't be too effective in this campaign because our breakthrough is so much lower than our defense. I guess you're just attacking the lower ones. We fought a war with Britain with our navy. This is true. It was a bit of a Cold War. Like, there were very few actual proper engagements. The Cod Wars, right? Amazing reason you would counterattack is to de-org the guys. Yeah. Oh, what just happened? Ah, Hungary capitulated Hungary. No big deal. I thought someone had capitulated. I was like, what the hell? Did Britain just capitulate? Man, I wish there was a player in the Allies right now. D-Day would be lovely. Iceland should watch it when mentioning fishing boats. They very nearly started a war between Norway and England. Did they now? Why is that? German casualties, 1.5 million. The famous football war between El Salvador and Honduras. Is that a real thing? What happened? The best war. Yeah, that is a bit of an odd expression, isn't it? I like how them pushing us back helps so much, because we get into zones where we have supply. Search it up, it's really interesting. Yeah, I shall at some point. No. I wish there was a, like, you know... What's closed country in Japan? I can't remember. We'd like to push them back to this river if we can. Let's increase our combat width in this battle a bit. Good. Terrain? Oh, it's muddy. Done. Well, that's okay. Can't regret the fact that it's muddy too much, considering how much it works to our advantage most of the time. I'm afraid I know there's low supply, but we need you at the front, men. Let's go speed 4. Looks like their main offensive is petering out in the centre. That's good. We can wait a minute, and then a bit of a counter-offensive in here could result in a good pocket. As long as we can hold them in the north. Although we don't need to hold them in the north, actually. We could resume our plans to fall back to this. And then, you know, it wouldn't matter how much further they get in the north as long as we get in below them. Shouldn't you build more civ and less military factories since you have very limited use for military factories? Not that limited. We do still need another 720,000 more of the new infantry equipment. I wouldn't say our use of military factories was limited. But maybe. I'm not saying you're wrong, but maybe. I don't really want to attack where the tanks are. See if we can get this pocket off. And then if the tanks could just kindly leave this tile, that'd be great.
Maybe I shouldn't push them out of these tiles, considering that if I leave them there, it'll be easier to pocket them from the south. Not that that's looking very easy right now. How about from here? Nope. Yeah, no, we're not going to win that one. Alright, return to original plan. Push from north. A couple of guys to expand combat with. Cool. If we can push the sides, then we'll be able to push the centre second. How the hell do you use that much equipment? Well, we currently have in the field 1.013 million infantry equipment. And so it takes a while to upgrade that much stuff. Holding in most places. All places, in fact. Good. Concentrate on getting me that infrastructure repair. God, little 10 damaged here. Give me more infrastructure, please. And where is the actual limiting factor here? It's going to be local, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, speed 5. If they're not going to attack, I'm happy to sit, repair infrastructure, inflict a couple of casualties when they're going to launch these silly offensives. Can you play El Salvador at some point? Yeah, sure. Probably. How does that production mod work? It's very simple. It means that each production line can hold up to 50 rather than 15. So that's all there is to it. It does change balance. I don't think that changes any balance at all, because the production efficiency is still, the calculation is still the same. It does change balance, however, because it increases from 15 to 20 total dockyards on per ship, which will obviously change the balance a bit. I wish they hadn't done that, honestly. Let's have E-Rome soundtrack next. Build 3 more divisions, your OCD. Shouldn't I build 23 more divisions to have exactly 500? There we go. Can put them all there, why not? There we go, exactly 500 divisions. United States is clever on the German Reich. Fat lot of difference that'll make. Oh yeah, I should probably check this. How's Norway doing? That's a good point. Should probably do this. Oops. Cool. Wait, 544 with divisions? Yes. If the graphic was to look better, it would be awesome. Same, it changes balance. Well, it'll be redundant on the next patch anyway, because in the next patch we're going to be able to assign 150 per line. Alright, get out of my sovereign Soviet land, Russia. Germany, even. Again, if we take the sides, the centre not falling doesn't matter. Conquer Scandinavia? Really? No, I'm not going to conquer Scandinavia. I need to go up here in case Norway falls. No more ahead of time infantry tech we can do. I guess decryption would help a bit. Jesus freaking Christ. Sorry, did I say something else? I usually mean to say Jesus freaking Christ. Well, these guys all support attacking. Why didn't they move in? Interesting. Man, I love this soundtrack. Florey did an EU4 Iceland under a 100-year conquest. EU Iceland under a 100-year conquest. What do you mean by under a 100-year conquest? Do you mean he did a world conquest in less than 100 years? That's insane. I mean, Florey is pretty freaking insane, so. German casualties are at 2 million. German tank casualties stand at 115,000. Wow. Let's have a look. They are still armoured, but we have reduced their armour from 24, sorry, to a mere 14. It's a pretty good difference. By reduce their armour, of course, I mean, you know, reduce the number of tanks per division to that much. Jesus freaking Christ. Ah, that was your reaction to the 544 width divisions. Yeah. 544 width divisions and infantry to spare. This darn infrastructure is just the worst. Don't repair the fort. That's not nearly as important. I haven't looked at dev dives much. Only know that Germany, Japan, and China are getting changed. Yeah. Well, some of the other notable changes. There's going to be decisions like EU4, which include, as Germany, seizing the French fleet. If, once you establish Vichy France, you can take Toulon within, I think it's something like 6 days, you can seize the entire French fleet. The next update is better than sex. I promised my girlfriend never to say that again. And I'm not kidding. About a HOI4 thing. So, I shan't comment on the truth or falsity of that statement. But it does look really good. You should read the dev diaries, Marconi. Like, they're really, really good. Hungary claims the lordship over Slovakia. Go on, Hungary, do it. Declare war on Germany. A diplomatic crisis. Wondering how Hungary might resort to violence to deliver a fait accompli. But of course they won't, because they're in a faction. So why does this focus? Why does it exist? I guess because sometimes they say yes, but they just shouldn't take it on historical focuses, I guess. Well, we've got so many men over here and all this supply. Let's throw some of it at the Germans. See what we can do to get across here. Because if we can cut in behind them, that'd be good. Transport plane can drop supplies to your divisions. I know, it's so good. It's going to make paratroopers way more viable. Because you'll be able to drop, 1 or 2 paras. And they will actually have supply. I think there might have to be a rule about no division switching your paratroopers to horsemen, because otherwise you could just drop like a paratrooper here, 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 and here, and cut Germany in half in a matter of days, if you're quick enough on the micro. Because if you just switch them to horses, suddenly they're horses in the middle of your country with supply. That's insane. I mean, it wouldn't actually be a big problem, but it would be annoying. It'd be really expensive. Quite expensive, yeah. Transport planes are a bear to produce. Let's not do speed 5, it's just reckless. Paratroopers do not need a buff. You don't think? Paratroopers are pretty hopelessly weak at the moment. They're good for encircling ports, but not much else. I guess that's basically mostly what they were good at. Anyway. But yeah, it'll make victory point garrisoning in multiplayer, I suspect, all the more valuable. It's already pretty essential, though. HOI4 is just super bad at dealing with paratroopers since it can only think in terms of divisions. Yeah, you're right. Much smaller infiltration groups to seize key bridges and things would make a lot more sense. Hi, Adaway, by the way. Also, hello. Adaway, I figured something out. If you, do you have Twitch Prime right now? Because if we both, I did the maths, if we both subscribe to each other using Twitch Prime consistently, then Amazon Prime costs £6 per year for us, if you get Student Prime. Seems like a pretty good deal. Of course, you'd have to be an affiliate first. Shouldn't we all be sleeping now? It's only... Oh, whoops. It's only 11:45. Let's just harass them a bit more over here. The other good thing about this counterattack here is it's expanding the size of my supply zone. Which is good. Lol, you like it? It's pretty good, isn't it? I don't think they really factored in Amazon Prime when they were thinking about the prices for Student Prime. Sorry, I don't think they thought about Twitch Prime when they were factoring in the prices. "28 followers and some more streams to go. I'm sure you'll manage." You should all go and watch Adaway's excellent videos on history, by the way. He has an stupendous series of history videos that he makes. And I swear, they're like substantially better than any history documentary I've seen. You should all go and watch them. He has a brilliant one on precisely how Germany capitulated France at the beginning of World War II. Like a blow-by-blow, you know, division went here, division went here. It's excellent. It's really, really good. He's also a fantastic storyteller. So you should all go and watch Adaway's videos over on his YouTube channel. Warsaw Uprising right about now would be good polls. I promise I'll not be like the historical Soviet Union. I will help you out. Well, when do you go to bed, Count Christo? I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'll go to bed today. Do you mean generally or do you mean today? You're making me blush. What's your channel, Adaway? You can probably guess that one. You're a smart man, honey. Almost back to the original front line. Difficult to attack these forts that we built. Man, I love this soundtrack. If I said that enough times so far in this stream, the requisite million. Stop that. Do not like having to attack forts I built. How come you say I in German, but not will? Excuse me? I didn't speak German, did I? Didn't intentionally. Oh god, got another full research slot. I guess ahead of time tech seems good. Not you, Congress. Ah, okay. Also, is it just battalions or is it artillery a thing? No, this is the battalion. And we're not allowed planes or boats. It's just this. So our logistics screen, like our fielded manpower, is literally all infantry equipment. And we have no boats and no planes. I sent away all of the stuff that we started with that wasn't infantry equipment to the Allies, all that I could anyway. Nice. RPGs. There's basically nothing left to productively research. So I guess I'll go straight ahead for this. See if we can push straight through here. Not sure. Rules are, name is inf, yes, if then allowed, no, then not allowed. Yep, that's pretty much it. How many how many of their medium tanks do you reckon will be broken? 18,000. Nice. Now you can feel the pain of the supply issues, Germany. 40 in this area. Are you sure your channel is called Adaway? It's definitely called Adaway. Honey, if you go onto my channel, you'll find his linked under the collab partners and friends section. He does lots of Let's Plays as well, if that's what's confusing you. Pretty sure, yeah. Yes, you can link here, Adaway. You're a mod, so you can pretty much go wild. Please don't take that seriously and post porn or something. Oh, thank God. We're saved. The mighty Irish are here. As we've seen from our previous campaign, or not previous campaign, our concurrent campaign, the mighty Irish are not to be underestimated. Get encircled, Germans. Encircled like a noob in their first multiplayer. I tried doing the football war in HOI4, but America said no to my football revenge war against Honduras. You let them do... you should have done it before they did the Pax Americana focus. Then they couldn't have stopped you. And there they go. Anti-pocketing AI. The sudden holy crap, we're about to all die as they all start strategically redeploying out of the pocket. It's always a satisfying thing to see. Especially since it's not a very hard thing to counter. Such a good moment when the AI... When they know. At that moment they knew. They were gonna die. That should be the droid you're looking for. Christo, I started taking over another country, but what do I do now I take over? Do you mean IRL or in HOI? If it's IRL, then you give it back. It's not yours. If it's in HOI, you choose your appropriate occupation law, depending on what you need. No, stay there. IRL. You're taking over a country IRL, eh? Thus, I am Adaway's 1,506 subscriber. Hey, congrats. 1.5k. Well done, Adaway. Adaway deserves about 1 million more subscribers. His content is phenomenal. Especially his history videos. And that collab he did with Camp Christo. That was pretty awesome too. Those collabs, sorry, I should say. So do you, Christo. That's so nice of you to say. I'm not sure it's as true as Adaway though. Seriously, watch his history videos and then like acknowledge that he is like the finest man in the world. No, history videos. We're not talking like sexual prowess here. What was Adaway's good video called? All of them, but the best one to watch first, in my opinion, although Adaway can of course speak for himself, is the one about Blitzkrieg, how Germany won World War II. What's the title, Adaway? Didn't encircle as many as I'd hope here. The historiograph playlist, yes. Although, Adaway, you should change this, I think, in my opinion. The playlist is backwards. The oldest videos are the oldest ones in the lowest ones in the playlist. Personally, I'd prefer if the oldest ones were at the newest ones are at the bottom of the playlist, but that's just taste. For which they say there is no accounting. Well, that's the Soviets' initial attack matched and defeated. Feeling pretty good round about now. Naval invasion. I'm going to make you regret that. How Germany defeated France in 1940. That's it. All hail Hadaway. Ah yes, you need to reorder the playlist. You know how to do that, right? It's real simple. God, this level 10 damaged infrastructure. It's so bad. Okay. Get that stuff repaired. Give it a go on your iPad. Some live flavor history ordering. For which there is no accounting is probably the most British thing I've ever heard. You might well be right. Sorry, I didn't. For which they say there is no accounting. Sorry, missed out some words there. Cool. It just sounds so British. It does. Only the most British thing all week. It's not a very grand statement. It's all time. You have to make bold statements in the internet age. Type on freaking phones. Yeah, bad luck. Well, let's keep up the assault, I think. You have such a satisfying voice. It's amazing. I know. Both you and Christo score max. It's the Brits. The English. It's the stylish English voice is one of the top tier voices. German is S tier for aggression, and English is top tier for explanations. Don't stop, won't stop. Cross the river with pride. Maybe not there. You should maybe split channels to history videos and let's plays. Oh, you decided you may do that. He's been going back and forth on that for a long time, Marconi, so you may have just been the deciding factor. Are they anti-pocketing in, like, all of this area? Surely not. That'd be a little bit of an overreaction, I think. What do you think, guys? Marconi. Adaway has a YouTube channel which is dedicated to most of his videos are Let's Plays, but the videos that he really puts loads of effort into are his history videos, which are also, not coincidentally, by far his best videos. Do you think he should have a separate channel for those videos? My vote is yes. What do you think, chat? Give Adaway the push he needs to make a separate... I mean, no, you should give your own opinion, but what I hope you'll do is give Adaway the motivation he needs to set up a separate channel, which is all about history, which can drive more attention to his videos, because there'll be, you know, all the videos on the channel will be history. Because right now, if you wanted a history channel, you wouldn't subscribe to Adaway. So, your content is amazing and we love you. Positive enough, Adaway. Yeah, but we specifically need on this one issue. Keep your best videos to the separate channels. People sub for more quality videos. A lot of people do say on my channel, you know, can you produce more quality over quantity? I mean, I say no, but you know, if you could say yes, you get all these people. Yeah, he's been warring internally over this. Oh god, that was an annoying retreat. Oh well, I can fill the gap. I think you absolutely should. His videos, like people, if anyone watches Baz Battles and stuff, like and Historicus Civicus, his videos are like legit on that level. I fully expect Adaway to get hired by like the History Channel or the BBC or something to make documentaries. The thing is, it's not even about a choice of choosing quality over quantity. It's the matter of like people knowing what they're going to get if they come to your channel, which they're going to find. That is a satisfying division count, isn't it? How many divisions have we got them down to? 250. Nice. And of course, our guys are always going to be fully equipped because logistics is a joke. Kobe, can you not see the number? You should do what I suggested still, Adaway, I think, and like post the history videos to your... you should make a different, depending on how long it takes to render, you should do a different history video for your YouTube channel, which that you still post to your YouTube channel for a while, which says something like... this video, you know, the main channel for this kind of videos is over here. Tomorrow I will panic and reverse course. Don't worry, Adaway, I'll keep you honest. I'll get my whole Twitch chat to come raid you and spam you if you don't do it. Or come and raid you and subscribe to you if you do it. My OCD. It is glorious having exactly 500 divisions. That would be a fun campaign as Germany. Only 24 divisions allowed. One general. That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. I should try that. You wouldn't be able to port defend. You'd have to have like 4 divisions or so. I'm looking forward to that challenge now. I'm just sorry, I just went quiet. I was just thinking. Infantry, no, not infantry only, but just 24 divisions only. That'd probably be easiest as the US. You wouldn't be able to military police. Maybe I'd say only 24 divisions, but you're allowed military police, but they're not allowed to be in combat. I always used to use AI battle plans, but since I fully microed the invasion opponent of Germany and capitulated in less than a week with less than 500 casualties, I never used them again. I swear to never use them again. Good. AI battle plans are trash, and you shouldn't use them. Marconi. Guess I'll launch a new channel starting with the next video. I disagree. You should upload all the ones you've already done to it. And you should publicize them everywhere. You should also, Adaway, for reasons that you know but shouldn't talk about, maybe wait a couple of days on starting the new channel, because it might be that there be avenues to which it could be publicized. And I know that rapid growth is good. Although I'd have to look into that. Kind of storming through Germany right now. Feeling pretty good about this. If you get a clean channel, you won't get demonetized easily. Is that true? New channels don't get demonetized as much. You have a channel standing ready for this. Ah, cool. It's true, the loss of 1.5 thousand subs on history videos is not actually a big loss, because most of the people watching history videos weren't subs anyway, because you're getting more than 1,500 views. Probably not going to stop doing gaming content altogether. This is true, so you're not even losing them. You're just losing them as people who are directly notified about the history content, and even not even then, because you're, hopefully, taking my advice and still posting everything to the Adaway channel as well. What are you going to call the new channel? Chat, brainstorm names for Adaway's new channel. And then we shall bind him to whichever one is most popular. Their armor no longer has armor. Oh no, it does. It has 7, but it's not even showing up as pierced. History war. That sounds pretty good. So should I delete the video from this channel and re-upload them? No. No, just historiograph. Cool. Just re-upload them. You should put in the description, maybe, something like this video was originally uploaded to Adaway before I set up my new history channel. But definitely don't delete them. There's no reason to. I think you should have everything from your history channel on the Historiograph channel for at least like 6 months until basically everyone who wants to watch the history stuff has switched from Adaway to Historiograph, or added Historiograph to their list. Perhaps you'll remaster them. You could redo the audio. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. If you want to redo the Storming of Bristol thing, I saw about 1 million comments, not 1 million, but a bunch of comments, and I agreed with them that the screaming sounds during the battle were too loud. The rest of the video is fantastic, though. Although I think and based on the view count, other people as well, much prefer the World War II stuff, just because we have much more familiarity of how the war went because of playing HOI. 2 Blitz videos can be combined into one. That's true. You should experiment with that. I wonder if longer or shorter videos get more appeal. Your kind of documentary-esque videos, I imagine longer is better. Yeah, you should share all your videos on, like on the day you release them, you should share them all on like relevant Reddit posts and relevant Reddit forums and all that kind of stuff. On the same day, because once you get the snowball going, once people get your videos showing up in search results, that's when you'll explode, because they're so good. I'm probably going to settle for the capitulation of Germany, by the way, because once we kill Germany, we know we can kill Italy. Reddit's such a goldmine. You love Reddit for views. Marconi's the guy to ask on views. He strikes me as him and yeah. You want to be that guy that just self-promotes. That's fine. I mean, just it's. Let me put it this way: anyone that hasn't seen one of your videos that wants to see one of your history videos is a crime. So for them to have not seen it, you're doing them a favor by getting them to watch such excellent history videos. You don't use the site, not actively. No, it doesn't matter. You can just use it to get some traffic towards your history videos. So what happened so far? We held off an initial really tough Soviet push. They pushed us in a bit, and then we countered and crushed them back. And now we're bulldozing through central Germany with only infantry equipment, which feels pretty good. Fielded equipment, literally just infantry equipment. Haven't done Poland yet. That's true. That could be a good one. Where can I find these historical videos? www.youtube.com/Adaway, I think. It's that simple, right? Battle of the Bulge. Yes, can't wait for that one. Thus falls Berlin. The city of 1,000 years, which lasted about 9. Bye-bye, Berlin. Soviet communicators announced the capitulation of Germans. Here it is. Is it going to make it? Is it going to do it wrong? No, damn. It doesn't mention tanks rolling through. Yeah, once we get Germany to capitulate, we're going to call this a win and go back to Ireland. Chernisky Pocket. Which is the Chernisky Pocket? Is that the one that was here? Chernisky is Ukraine. Ah, okay. Somewhere around here then. Ah, right, yeah, I forgot to actually kill these guys. Bye-bye. It's a drug. Ah. entirely different kind of pocket. Man, I like having supply. This is so much easier. Confidence and self-promoting are getting people noticed for jobs, for business, for dates, for interview, surely for views. If you have something good, then self-promotion isn't criminal, it's honest. He's right, you know. Cue Morgan Freeman. There's so many topics you'll never run out. The beauty of history. He's not wrong. Infinite supply of material. That there is. Take the tile already. Thank you. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Finite but uncountable. This is true. Technically, it is finite. It's not. It's not uncountable. It's practically uncountable, but it's not a uncountable infinite. Sorry, it's not a uncountable infinite. Yeah. There's not much World War II stuff. Most of the history stuff I see is all kind of classics. And medieval, feudal. But then I haven't really looked. Can you show your division design? Sure. It's this. 22,000 manpower. 22,000 men with 22,000 infantry equipment between them. I'm gonna let my guys plan for a bit. Spent an hour today scooping through the Wikipedia article on Gallipoli instead of doing a work on class. Cool. You'll probably make some videos out of your dissertation. But that'll be a bit more history and herdy. Yeah, fair enough. Remind me what your dissertation's about, Edway? I should have titled the stream Infantry Equipment Only to be more descriptive. Talking about medieval, I hate movies from that era. They do tend to be quite childish, don't they? Just watch your video on the beginning of the fall of Gaul. It's so good, isn't it, honey? Did I lie? Did I mislead you when I said HOI was spectacular? Get behind the line. There we go. The impact of the mythologization of World War II on British politics. Yeah, it could be interesting. We've got some room in here, haven't we? Yeah. Colours aren't your strongest. Fair enough. Are we at supply yet? We are down here. Well, you know what you do when you're out of supply? Push forwards, capture more cities, get more supply. Is it viable? My division template, you mean? I think that was you that asked that question last, right? It's absolutely viable, yeah. more convoy production. I thought his first video was in high resolution. It might be that your computer's just running it at low. How is it? What is it? Schwerpunkt? Schwerpunkt? Something like that? Was I at least close? Pronunciations don't matter. I don't know, for a storyteller, if you get something wrong, it can be jarring. Just one particular image. Ah, right. Schwerpunkt. Schwerpunkt. Something like that? The W is pronounced as a V. Schwer... There's no V in it. Oh, the W is pronounced as V. Schwerpunkt. More like that? I just love German as a language that's kind of... I say this a lot, and I hope people don't take it the wrong way. German just sounds really aggressive to me. And away, this might be a ludicrous suggestion. But I don't suppose there's a way you can kind of... No, that wouldn't work, so no, that's not... No, never mind. It is a ludicrous suggestion. Let's invent nukes even though we don't have them. We can't use them. We won't be outdone here in the Soviet Union. Schwerpunkt. Schwerpunkt. Like that? Like a red tide across Europe we spread. Glorious. Can't wait until I have to pronounce watch on the Rhine in German. Pretty much there you go, darling. Thank you, honey. Glad I can get it right eventually. Honey, how come you're so good at German pronunciations? I thought you were Norwegian. Oh, by the way, you should be able to take land from the Allies if you occupy their land from the Germans, because that's what happened historically. Like the Soviet land that was occupied in the Balkans, for example, they took. So in peace deals, you should be able to demand land that you've annexed, not just land that's in the enemy's side. Not that it makes a match difference, because as soon as there's a peace deal, you know, game's over, but... You wish you learnt German, they made us learn French. I learned French for a bit, I failed so badly that I stopped, and then I learned Spanish for a bit, and I failed so badly that I stopped. Colourful history of languages. Have you considering my Ottomans can China idea for a challenge? It's too hard. I can't do it. His idea, by the way, guys, was Santos wants me to try and play as the Ottomans and capitulate China before Japan does. I think it would be too challenging. Actually, no, wait, it would be easy. No, well, not easy. What you'd have to do is play as the Ottomans, send volunteers, you know, first step, haha, so simple, obviously, play as the Ottomans. You would play as the Ottomans, send volunteers to China, help them win against Japan, and then declare war on China and kill them that way. That could work, actually. I like noodling my way through challenges like that. It's fun. I love how their tanks are just no tanks anymore. We've broken... Still just 15,000 medium tanks. The number hasn't gone up much. Oh, actually, it's because we're past the first year. That's why the number hasn't gone up much. Look at China. This is the biggest China I've seen in this game, which I haven't been controlling, that is, anyway. On to Munich, lads. Peace by Christmas. Not really much to say at this point. It's just infantry crushing through. I mean, we've won, pretty much. Just a matter of getting the Germans to admit it at this point. Sounded like he said "Vive l'Avignon." Long live Avignon? In French? He's a secret French traitor. See you going through. Would people in Alsace like to be German again? Currently, no. I think Alsace these days is like 99% French speaking. Gotta love that 90% national unity. I know. You have you also have a German traitor. I know, it sounds like it, doesn't it? I think I've done all the research that I can productively do. Which is entertaining. By February 43, sorry, I think we've done every single useful research. Cool. Hang on, how could I possibly have a naval battle? Oh, if my convoys are involved, right. You got anti-tank? No. I have just infantry. It's the rules. Radio. Infinite reinforced rate, remember, Marconi? Can we see your army template? Yes, there it is. This is what we're using. We've got 500 of these bad boys. Gotta go to sleep. Bye, guys. See you, honey. See you on the next one. Probably. You should definitely sleep, to be honest. Fair enough. Well, I shall be... I think there's no time for Ireland today. It's already half midnight, so... As soon as we take Vienna, I'm going to end the stream. By the way, everybody, on Mondays, I stream with Adaway. And so you won't get a notification if you only subscribe to my Twitch channel. So if you want to get notifications for Monday... Because every other week it's only Adaway streaming. 1 week I stream, 1 week he streams. So if you want to get notifications about my Monday streams with Adaway, you should all go and subscribe to his Twitch channel. Which pretty much only does those Monday streams at the moment, I believe. In which we play multiplayer Hearts 5 and 4. Usually co-op so we can chat more. Adaway may worry about self-promoting, but I have absolutely no problem self-promoting him. On Monday you have Home Youth Guard. Fair enough, fair enough. When you go to the army, are we going to lose you entirely, honey? You will do more. That's right. After you get through your this current bit of work, right? Or the current period. Mainly be surprised ones. Fair enough. All the more reason to go subscribe to Adaway's Twitch channel. Help him become an affiliate so that we can give each other money from Amazon and get £6 Amazon Prime. troubles living the American West Coast. It's 4:30 for you and midnight for us. Yeah. Sounds good for you, though. He needs 50 followers. Correct. So we'll go follow him. The Adaway Christo Twitch Prime racket. Hell yeah. Why aren't you all following him yet? I know. What are these idiots doing? Okay. It can be done. It's not even that challenging. Although it was, it was closer than most wars. We lost defenses against the AI. But there you go. It can be done. The Soviets with infantry-only equipment. Never bet against Christo. Oh yeah. It reminds you guys, don't stream whenever I can watch, except on weekends. Ah, makes sense, it's true. It's like selling black market cigarettes, only it's an online streaming service. Apology both, suddenly I'm part of an international conspiracy. Do only artillery. Only artillery is so hard. Let me show you why. But there we go. Victory as the Soviet Union, as far as I'm concerned. That counts. I mean, we could take out Italy, but it would be easy. Only Cav. Only Cav's pretty easy. If you're allowed sport equipment. Is this my only artillery one? Yeah. So look at this. This is the problem with only artillery. Okay, this is what we're using. Right? First off, you can't get 20 or 22 width, which drives me insane. Only Cav is possible. Nah, just Cav. Yeah, just Cav's is not too hard. I don't think. Look at these stats and pity me. 23 brigades. I know. This stuff is freaking expensive. We've got more coming though. Next game, try something different like Turkey. We could try the weird Turkey game you're suggesting. That would be quite fun. Only RT seems bad. It's pretty freaking terrible. Oh, I can't actually stand here, so I can't give support. That's unfortunate. They have relatively good attack though, so when they win a fight, they can win it fast. Because these divisions do have 250 soft. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I am allowed to support companies, so it gets a lot easier when I'm able to invent all these. Where is it? Which is it? There's an all frontline battalions one somewhere here. No? Is it this one? No, yeah. Support companies plus 10 organisation helps out a huge amount. But look how fast you can crush through people. Imagine 100,000 guys just using RT. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Also, I think they get a heavy river. Yeah, they get a crazy heavy river crossing penalty. Why am I still on limited exports? Oh yeah, because of the oil issues. I think we should still probably go free trade. Just import lots more. Oh no, that was bad. That was very bad. Anyway, I'm not really playing this. But so the problem is, like we've been going pretty well so far, right? Let's just win against Portugal, and it looks like it's going pretty well until you check one very important thing, and I will show you what that is. No, see, first off, crossing rivers, it's freaking impossible. Thirdly, we've lost 1,000 artillery for attrition and 200. In the last month, 200 artillery, now 300 artillery. If I stop these battles and recalculate, we've lost 600 artillery in this fight so far. That's the problem. Their HP is so low that they take incredibly high damage. RT's slow as fuck. It's only as slow as infantry equipment. It's not that slow. The main problem is just this damn HP. So yeah, a second ago we had 1 plus 1,000. Now we got negative 900. The HP is what makes this run really difficult, but I think it can be done. So we'll try. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. The issue is, like, so you start fighting a fight, your strength goes to 0 before your organisation does, and that actually deletes the division. The division just ceases existing if that happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our Soviet infantry only run. It was pretty, it was mildly challenging, but it was certainly doable. I like how there's a very stark line down here. It's like, divide on this line, along the dotted line. Alright, see you, everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow.